everybody, I'm Connie Stewart with SimplySimpleStamping.com. Hey, I'm so glad you guys are here for a brand new Scrap That Idea video. This series is all about using up those scraps and creating some really great cards. Today's card, I've got a beautiful triple butterfly card for you. What I love about this card is, do you see the great flight going on this card? And let me tell you, when I say I use scraps, it really didn't even take that many scraps. It's a very nice, clean, simple card. I'm excited to teach you how to create this great card with just some leftover scraps you've got laying around. So let's get started. I love this one. We really, truly just used some scraps. Hello Beautiful with those gorgeous butterflies. I think it's a great card. Let me show you the supplies you need to create it. So I used a base of Whisper White Thick, 4 1/4 by 11 inches, scored at 5 1/2 inches. And then I literally just pulled some scraps from my scrap bin. We're going with Mango Melody, Melon Mambo, and Bermuda Bay. We're only going to need 1 ink pad as well, and that's just our black ink pad. So super easy. Not only are we using scraps, we're not pulling out a lot of supplies either. Now, I am going to be using the stamp set Butterfly Gala today, one of my favorites. I've loved this one for a while. We have so many different options with all the butterflies. The sentiments, the fonts on these sentiments are gorgeous. We're going to go with Hello Beautiful today. And this stamp set also has a matching punch that you can order. This is the Butterfly Duet Punch. Do you notice the 2 butterflies on top, one on top of the other? And that's because the stamps are designed in a way that they will work together. It works like this. So we stamp once, but we punch out 2 butterflies. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and start stamping our butterflies. So I'm gonna bring in my scraps here and my black ink pad. Guys, this is such a fast and easy card. So let's ink up our butterfly, and I'm gonna start, looks like right down here will work. Remember, it's just scraps, so where and the direction you stamp is all gonna be based on your scraps. There we go, card 1. Oh, look, I got a little heavy, but guess what? It's gonna punch out, so I'm really not worried about it. Welcome to the wonderful world of paper crafting. We do things wrong sometimes. I'll stamp another butterfly here and 1 more. Let's see, looks like we can go this way. And now we're ready to come along and punch. You gotta love a matching punch. So we are going to put our butterflies in there and line that up. There's 1. I'll go ahead and punch out my remaining butterflies here. I now have some scrap. I could probably save it. For those of you that love to save your scraps, feel free to just come along and trim off that excess and put this back into your scrap bags. All right, now we're going to come in with our card base. Oh, wait, no, I've got to stamp some bodies on these butterflies. They're a little weird looking right now. Let me bring in my grid paper. So there's a large little body of our butterfly for the large butterflies. And then we have a small one here for our little butterflies. All right, there are my butterflies, and it's time to adhere these to my cardstock. I'm gonna start with the Melon Mambo, and then I'll do the Mango Melody. And you know what, I just realized on my original, I did Daffodil Delight, but I think the Mango Melody looks awesome. And then we'll go our Bermuda Bay right there. So what we wanna do is to adhere these down, we only want to adhere the center because we want our butterflies to have some flight. So we only want adhesive here in the middle. You can use your mini glue dots, or you can come in and use your multi-purpose glue. This works great. So just a little glue right there in the center. And so I'm gonna add my first one, and then the Mango Melody will go, again, I'm kind of lining them up. Want to make sure they're nice and straight. All right, there we go. Now with our other butterflies, we're gonna add those to the middle. But before I do that, we're gonna add the antennas to our butterflies. So there is there's one for the little butterflies and one for the larger butterflies. But in this situation, we only need the larger, okay? Watch this, because they're just kind of not finished until we do that, right? Yeah, that looks so cute. And our butterflies look a little more finished. All right, you know what? Since I've got my ink pad out and we have our butterflies adhered down, how about we go ahead and add our sentiment? And then we can add these here at the end. There's really no right or wrong when we do it. I'm going to say Hello Beautiful right here on the side. Isn't that a great font? I love it. Now, the exact same way that we added the bigger butterflies, we're going to do the same thing with the smaller ones too, because you can see they have flight as well. Yeah, it just gives really great dimension to the card, right? So just a little dot of glue. It doesn't take a lot. This is really, really strong adhesive. So we'll get our last butterfly here. And as I'm doing this, I just sit here and kind of giggle to myself going, I literally did this with scraps. I love that I can create a great card just using scraps. Now, I thought this looked good, but it needed some bling. It needed just a little bit more. I love clean and simple cards, but I am going to bring in the holiday rhinestone jewels. Aren't those pretty? We've got some really great rich jewel tones, and you know what? They worked really well with my butterflies. So let's add those jewels. I'm going to finish off the last of this package. I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool to help me place those down. And we'll add one more about right there. What do you think? Oh, well, we got to give them some flight. You do want to make sure your glue is kind of dry before you go and give them flight, but I think I've given it long enough. It doesn't take that long to dry. So we can just give that a lift, and then our butterflies. All right, we'll repeat that with our other ones. And there we go. Guys, you really can make some incredible cards with scraps. I hope you enjoyed today's Scrap That Idea card. I think it turned out absolutely beautiful. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Hey, if you liked today's video, give me a thumbs up on YouTube. I always appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, just click that great big red subscribe button and you'll get stamping inspiration 3 times a week right here on YouTube. Have a great day, everybody. I look forward to stamping with you again soon. Bye-bye.